Mother Nature has thrown the city's paving plans for a loop. The later spring means the road rehab season has been pushed back about a week, but that doesn't mean fewer projects will get done.
Inclement weather meant the city's supplier of asphalt is late starting up. The hope was to have some bigger capital projects underway this week, but next week is looking more promising.
Normally the start of year there's some problems with plants getting started up. It's a fairly comprehensive unit that needs to get started. They've been working on it for a while. The asphalt plant started up last week, so we were able to get hot mix for our pothole patching units, and we're going to start with some small maintenance patches this week.
At budget time, Council did find some additional dollars from the policing budget to the tune of $1.2 million. The Lions' share of that money will go to road rehabilitation this year.
We know that the road rehabilitation, is a must. We need to spend about $7 million a year. We're up to about $5 million. When I first started on council, we were only doing about $1 million a year. So, we are making progress with the roads, but we can't keep hitting people with big tax increases for, road repair. So we're trying to balance it out.
Brian Skaken has always viewed the roads as a priority for the city. He says the condition of the roads not only pose a risk to motorists and the travelling public, he adds it's a matter of pride.
And when people want to move to Prince George or they hear things about Prince George, one thing we don't want them to hear about is how bad our roads are. And BCAA had the worst road survey a couple years in a row. Last year we were up at the top, and I don't think we'll be as high this year. But it is an issue that's important to myself and other members of council and most people in the community.
A total of 16 projects have been identified this year. Now city staff are in the process of determining what projects will be done when. For instance, a pair of projects are near schools like Rainbow Drive. The work will not be done there until school is out. But that's not the only tool to identify priorities.
The other one is road bans. Depending on where the road is located, there may be some road bans provincially or city that restrict access for a little while until the road bans come off. There's water main projects that are involved on 2 of the projects this year that need to be completed prior to road rehabilitation. There's a number of things that go in. It's not rocket science, but we do try to factor in so we can try to minimize disruption as much as possible.
Mick Jones says they'll likely tackle some of the smaller stretches first, such as Nicholson from 22nd to Opie, Lyon from 15th to 18th, and Johnson from 10th to 15th. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.